Welcome back to what I did in lab last week and yesterday. I'm just going to condense them into two. So last week, my group and I, well, the whole lab, but me with my group specifically, walked all around our campus collecting plants. We were specifically collecting this, which is knapweed, albeit very dead knapweed, and the purpose of that is what we did in lab today. But for the collection side at least, we had a 30-meter length of area we were supposed to cover, and we were supposed to get 20 different seed heads from 10 different knapweed plants and collect them and put them into labeled bags. We also had to record the height, the width, and how close to the next closest knapweed neighbor plant that each sample was. This is for ecology reasons, just so you know kind of the location and the physical characteristics of the plant you were sampling from. Now, knapweed, in addition to being another thing I have added to my list of shit I specifically hate, it's wildly invasive in North America. It's originally from areas in Asia and Europe, but it was brought over to North America where it has taken over. And that brings us to what we did in our lab today. So we ended up with approximately 200 flower heads that we had to dissect, each group. So I, myself, had a couple batches, and my two lab partners had their couple batches, and we had to dissect all 200 of them. So that's what I did for 3 hours today. I dissected flower heads. Then we stuck them under a dissecting microscope to see what's in there, because we were specifically looking for a few different biocontrol agents. Basically what those means is biocontrol is something that is naturally found in the environment and is used to control other species. So in this case, we were specifically looking for insects, because this was in my entomology lab. We were looking for insects that were helping control the population of the invasive knapweed. So we can look at this one. This is one of the dissected seed heads, and you see all of that kind of fuzzy, kind of mulch-looking stuff? That is due to the presence of a seed-eating bug. Probably. I'm not 1000% sure about that, but that's what it most likely is. So the seed-eating bug got into the seed head and ate all the seeds, who'd have thought, and left behind this mulchy mess. That is one of the biocontrol agents, and that works to, if there's no seeds, it can't spread. This is a different thing. This is a different seed head, but you see up here that thing with kind of the hole in it? That is a woody gall. And what that is, it has a baby fly larva inside. So the parent fly lays eggs in the seed head, the eggs hatch, they eat, they're their larva, and then they form this woody gall, which is basically where the larva stays and lives. So that is a different type of insect. And this is that larva. So you see that kind of black circle on there? That is the butt end of a fly maggot. Inside the gall, inside the knapweed. Here in yet another seed head, this is a fully grown adult weevil. It's dead, but it's still a fully grown adult weevil. You can see this is its head over here. You can kind of see that's its compound eye, that's its kind of weevil snout that they're famous for. The rest of the body goes down here, and it was just in the seed head. Very nice. Here's another picture of him, actually probably her, but there's a bit more contrast so you can see the compound eye a little bit better. Here's kind of it's a bad picture, but it's the best one I could get. This right here, this thing, is a parasitoid wasp. So parasitoid wasps lay their eggs in the larvae of other insects. So what this guy did, they found a knapweed head that, what he would do, this guy's dead, but normally she would find a knapweed head that had the larva of another insect in it and go lay her eggs in that insect, where they would hatch into other adult parasitoid wasps, and etc., etc. Rinse and repeat. This one, again, you can't really see. I didn't get a great picture of her, but there's the wasp, and then down a bit lower, coming down this way, you can see the wings. So that was neat. It was also way tinier than I was expecting. Here, this is another kind of, you can't really see what you're looking at, but this is the top of a seed head with some more woody galls in it. Here it is zoomed up a little bit more. You can see there's actually, in this woody gall, there was 10 fucking maggots in there. I just kept pulling them out with my tweezers. It was kind of gross. And then there were also 2 larger galls with 2 really big maggots in them. So there was 12 maggots in this seed head total. It was kind of gross. Yeah, you can kind of see the best ones are like right here, right under my finger. Yeah, those are a bunch of maggots. We also have, you can't really tell, but this is half a weevil. This half was the butt half, and it was still alive. I'm sorry to the weevil. We also have my beautiful and talented son, Frederick. He was a live weevil. I have absolutely no idea where he came from because he just appeared on my pile of already dissected seed heads, and he definitely was not in one of those seed heads because I would have seen him. So I have no clue where he came from. He also looks dead under this picture, but he's not. He's just playing dead because he was flipped over and unhappy about that. I have no clue where Frederick came from. Here's a video of Frederick moving to prove that he's alive. He's just flipped over and unhappy. I do have another video clip of a maggot I found. Ignore the people talking in the background. I don't know. They're just people in my lab class talking in the background. But here's another fly maggot.
A lot? Are you serious? I have to walk so far and I'm terrified the whole time. I picked up from the gym. I've never gone to the gym once except for ride a mile. So I have to go into the gym. You pay your gym fees and then you have to buy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's that little buddy. He was still moving around. Kind of gross. But yeah, that's what I did. Next week, we will get all the results compiled, and then I'm gonna have to write a lab report on it. Yay. But these kinds of studies are really close to what you'd be doing in actual field work in entomology or ecology or any other environmental stuff, because these are really important in controlling invasive species and establishing, like, known biodiversity, all of that. So these are really important studies. Even though my hand is full of knapweed prickles, and I spend 3 hours pulling apart seed heads looking for maggots.